Welcome to the Latics Football Show. Hello, I'm Neil Barker. Coming up on the programme, goalkeeper Mike Pollitt hits the comeback trail and salutes the great form of teammate John Filan. We reflect on a busy schedule for the reserve and youth team. But first, Paul Sharner reviews the Easter matches and looks forward to Sunday's visit of Tottenham Hotspur. Paul, good to see you back in, and 2 games under your belt from Easter. Now we turn our attentions to Tottenham, which is going to be one massive game.
Yes, it was a successful weekend for me privately. I think I'm happy that I played 180 minutes now, and yes, it is not the best for the team. Just 1 point from 2 games, but yeah, we have to keep working.
All things considered though, Paul, with having a man sent off, it wasn't a bad point, was it, at Aston Villa at weekend?
Yes, absolutely. I think we could win the game when we still all together 11 players. I think it was a little bit disappointed, but we kept a point, and maybe it's important for the last games.
And of course at Aston Villa, you were back at centre-half, your old position. I take it things went okay?
Yes, we had a lot of injuries yesterday in the defence, and I played, I don't know, 40 minutes, nearly 40 minutes in the centre-half position.
Took to it like a duck to water? No problems back in the old position?
No, why not? If the teams need helps on any position, I will play the position.
And afterwards, manager Paul Jewell maintained that there was a hint of offside with the goal. Was that the case?
I don't know. I didn't see the situation after the game, but I heard it was offside. Yeah, but we were a little bit unlucky the last games, I think. But if you look on the second half yesterday, we were really lucky.
Yeah. But then again, it was backs to the wall, and you did show a lot of character. And come the end of the day, that might prove to be a priceless point, couldn't it?
It could be, absolutely, yeah. But we have to looking forward to the next games, and we should go on 3 points each game, and that's what we need.
Now, what is your take on Tottenham Hotspur? Because they're one of those teams who could probably be winning 3-0 at half-time or be 3-0 down at half-time. Very unpredictable, aren't they?
I think it will be a very interesting game on Saturday and Sunday. And it's a difficult game. I think Tottenham is a really good team. But yeah, we made a good game yesterday. We kept the point, and we're looking forward to Sunday, and I think it's possible if we play football.
Sunday, of course, we'll see the return of Pascal Chimbonda. What kind of reception do you think he's in for from the Wigan fans?
Yeah, I think it was not the best end for him here in Wigan, and the supporters are a little bit disappointed about him. And yeah, let us surprise what's happened on Sunday.
Good player though, nevertheless, Paul, isn't he?
Yes, absolutely.
Very good player. What are you looking for from a personal point of view from here on in? Obviously you need as many games as possible. Do you think probably 2 or 3 wins could be enough?
For me, I look that we should make as many points as possible. We should go for a win each game or every game, and then I think when we put all the points, then we are clear, you know. And we should try this.
Now, you mentioned the Wigan spirit of last season.
Yeah.
What was the key ingredient in that? Was it just the self-belief?
I think so, yeah. For me, why I joined Wigan, it was it was a special kind of football from Wigan. They try not just fighting and not just athletic football. It was also to keep possession and play good football over the sides and over the flanks. And I think we should go back on this stage and try to play this football.
So you'd possibly prefer to play more of an expansive game?
I think we have to look to keep the ball more in the team, to keep possession and play the old Wigan play from last season, we did really well to play football last season, and we should try this for the last 5 games.
Competition time now, and you a chance to win Export Lounge hospitality tickets for 4 to the home game against West Ham on April 28th. To enter, all you have to do is answer the following question. What position did Wigan finish in the Premiership last season? Was it A, 10th, B, 5th, or C, 15th? To enter, text the word Latics followed by your choice of answer A, B or C to 88821. Each entry costs £1 plus your usual network charge, and all entries must be received before midnight on Sunday, April 15th. Wigan Athletic have rolled out the red carpet to visitors from the United States. Ian Longstaff watched this one and provides the commentary.
The Americans going for a 3-pointer from the kickoff. Bright start from them. And that's Josh Zippin with a head up in the middle there. And that ball zipping around in the midfield. Nobody quite in control. Why not go route 66? That's a good ball, straight into the path of number 10, and that's in the net. Donald Gibson, master of the subdued celebration. But why not? It was a good finish. That's in the direction of Pearson, who's come up from the back. And an overhead kick from Jonathan Smith. That may have impressed the judges. And Maloney again with a free kick. And Jonathan Smith got ahead to that. Appealing for divine inspiration for next time. Maloney with the corner. And the keeper's flapped at that, but he's got it away. Andrew Lyonsberg, playing number 28, curiously. And this time he hasn't done so well, because that's in the back of the net, and I think it went in straight from the corner. He was under pressure, but I think he might have just palmed that into the net. Josh Zippin, he's been all over. Not very effectively cleared. That's Ryan Blaney who can pick up on that ball. Into Smith. Mustoe, lobbed over the top. Was almost looking good for Wigan there, but they still come away with the ball. Lewis Field. And he's shown too much of that. It's a high, hopeful ball, but Mustoe's on the end of it. No, he's not. I nearly was, boss. Sprinkling of support for the game. Kyle Albrecht forward. That's dropping nicely for Wujek. He's turned Lewis Field and turned him again. Wujek, and woo, that was close. That's one way to get your glasses cleaned. Shannon slotting that ball through and scythed down. I don't think there's any argument about that. Penalty. So it's a test for Dean Porter. He's only just come on for Tim Horn. And he's equal to the challenge. Not the greatest penalty from 66. But Dean got down well. But it's last chance to loom for the Americans. And Joshua Pike's risen above everyone for that.
It was a good opportunity to play quite a few of our younger players who are coming into the building next year as scholarship players. They were playing against players who were a little bit older than themselves at 17 and 18 years of age, so it was a good experience for them, and they handled the game very well. They've come out with a lot of positives from it, and myself and David Lowe are very pleased with the whole outcome of it.
Latest action for the reserves saw them taking on Middlesbrough. Ian Longstaff provides the commentary.
Agahauer nicely controlling on his chest, finds Montrose, and that's going to be picked up by Johansson. Cutting back, Montrose again. Johansson, patient build-up from Wigan. And that's in the direction of Agahauer. Studs away. Cottrell with a free kick. Same for the far post, and Jones had to make a save there. I don't know whether he was trying to find Sharner on the far post. Porciano looking to make progress down the left. Agahauer's there. It's a hopeful little dink back into the middle, but Latic will tidy it up. Cottrell waiting for it on this side. Nice little ball with the outside of his boot in the direction of Sivka, who goes down. The ref's given a penalty. Well, I'm not sure there was a challenge there with too much malicious intent. I think we should see that again. Yeah, Sivka almost falls over unaided. I think Andrew Davies had done by there. Oh, no matter. Johansson stepping up. Van scores. He went low to the right and the keeper got a hand to it, but couldn't stop it. Not the greatest penalty you'll ever see by the Wigan captain, but nevertheless, 1-0. Nathan Porritt measuring up for this free kick. Carlo Nash has come for it, but he hasn't come far enough. Dongook, wide. So a better spell for Middlesbrough. Let's see what they can do here. Not a lot. So if Porciano's got anything to do with it. And Agahauer's rather bundled off the ball there. It's all ping-pong in the middle until David Cottrell. Has he got the legs? He has. Cross comes in. It's a daisy cutter. Agahauer's there. He misses it. And the follow-up shout from Sivka off the line from Davis. Gronquist back out. But Middlesbrough hooking it over the top. Jonathan Franks is after this. He'll have to go wide. And Nash has the ball and the man. It's a late penalty shout. Not given. Wigan survive. And there is the whistle. They have survived. Hardly emphatic. 1-0.
It's important that whatever team you put out, you've got to start well. You know, and we did tonight, and we put them under a bit of pressure and obviously got a result. The priority for us is to get players fit enough to be working for the first team, and obviously the result tonight's great. But the better part of it was that we had 6 or 7, maybe 8 first teamers playing tonight and getting 90 minutes under the belt.
Wigan Athletics celebrated Easter by throwing an excellent party for its junior members, which was hosted by the JJ's DJ Martin Ode.
Rabbit, 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 rabbit. You got it.
Today was our bi-month 15, which was a JJ's Easter special, which we've had here in the marquee this evening.
It's really, really fun because you play lots of games and it's really exciting.
They get everybody together and join the club as a community.
I had to play an Easter egg game where you got eggs smashed on your head.
The favourite bit where it was when my dad splattered an egg over a boy's head.
Egg cracked on my head.
We had to go like that in the things and spit all the eggs out.
Rabbit, 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 yep, rabbit, yep, rabbit, rabbit, bunny, jabber, rabbit, yep, rabbit, bunny, rabbit, jabber, rabbit, yep, rabbit, bunny, jabber, rabbit.
More match action now as the youth team resume their league campaign at Port Vale.
I'll come back to King. He finds Prince and Peter Moore's in the centre. It'll find its way to Marn. A nice turn from him, gets his shot away. Too close to the keeper. And of the two teams, you have to say Port Vale looking more assured on the ball in this first quarter. What can they do? That's a nice little back heel. See, they're playing some good stuff. Nixon with the cross. And Luke Ashworth flinging himself at that ball, but it's a Port Vale foot, the foot of Ashley Hill. He'll get it back. Ashley Hill, 1-0 to Port Vale, and you have to say they deserve it. Well, it was a nicely taken goal at the end of a very nice looking move. Just flicking it past Russell Saunders into the empty goal. And Wigan once again find themselves playing in their own half. They really need to be first to these balls, get some tackles in. And they haven't done it there. Jake Moult managed to laze it on to Carter. He can run all the way. And he's beaten Russell Saunders. It's 2-0. He took it well at the end of that run, just rolling it under the keeper. And Ben Nixon with the clearance. Wigan head to it, but it's going to drop for Vale. And number 9, Jake Moult, is in space. Michael Scott bursting onto that down the right. And that took a deflection and it almost wrong-footed Russell Saunders. So is the fence keeping them out, do you think? And the second half's carried on much like the first. More pressure for Wigan. That's Richmond. Moult. Nice little turn from him. And he gets a shot away, and Russell Saunders with an acrobatic save. It was a good effort from the number 9. It was definitely creeping in, and Russell Saunders displaying some of the skills that have earned him his pro contract this week. Moore looking for Kupitz. He's first up, Vale away. Scott McArdle can tidy up though. And he gets it back off Kupitz. Craig Mann in the thick of it, and that's back out to Moore. Bit of a miscue, all the defenders went for it though, and Craig Mann stole in behind them. Just managed to squeeze it inside the right-hand post. Wigan back in the game. Flicked on to Hampson. He finds Prince, but that's given away. Ashley Hill, the goal scorer, doing the intercepting duties. Carter onto Molt. He's on the charge again, having a great game. And he can find Danny Glover, and Glover can't beat Russell Saunders. Vale's lethal weapon, firing blanks that time. And the Latics pressing down the right-hand side this time. Scott McArdle laying it off to Kupitz. And the ref looked like he was limping there. As that cross comes in, far post. No danger. And the referee has pulled up. And he looks in pain. That's holding the back of his calf. I didn't see the challenge. And the referee, aided by his assistants, is making his way off the field very slowly. Concern on the terraces. And Scott comes away with that, and they're letting him run. Carter's ahead of him. Nice little step over, and the shot rebounds off the bar. Oh, that was a good effort, wasn't it? Hampson out wide to Kupitz. He's in plenty of space. This time Port Vale backpedaling. He's got options. Marn's ahead of him. Oh, that's a lovely back heel. He's made himself some room, and there is the equaliser. Second goal for Craig Marn and Wigan. It's a lovely back heel, a little dummy, and slotted it past Chris Martin. Appropriate enough in yellow. So, is there enough time for either team to claim a winner here? Port Vale on the attack. Ashley Hill, he might want to finish as he started. Ashley Hill, and that wasn't far away.
We thought we started quite well, first 20 minutes. Unfortunately, we ended up a goal down. Knocked the stuffing out of us a little bit, and then we come in 2 down with a little bit of sloppy defending. We challenged the boys at half-time to lift the tempo up, to lift the aggression up, to lift the determination up, to get back into the football match. And to be fair to them, they'd done that second half, and Craig Marr managed to get 2 goals for us. We thought we were unfortunate to not win the game in the end. But overall, pleasing performance, some good football played. Obviously, bits and bobs to learn for the boys. When to retain possession, when to turn teams round. But that'll come with experience. But overall, pleasing performance, and you know, we feel we were a little bit unfortunate to come up only 2-2 at the end.
Mike Pollitt, tough workout for you this morning, back on the comeback trail, that must be good?
Yeah, I mean, it's been nice to get back out in training with the goalkeepers. Been back out now for a couple of weeks now, so it's just been a bit of a frustrating time being in the gymnasium, you know, doing little bits and bobs that when you stood at the window watching the lads train, and it can get you down. You have your down days and your up days, but it's just nice to be back now. Just how frustrating has this season been for you? For me personally, yeah. You know, started the season, first half of the season on the bench, and you know, I went to Ipswich and I got called back after one game, so you know, it's been a bit crazy. And then I had a month at Burnley, and I picked up an injury, so I was back at the club then, and I've not played since beginning of February. So if I look back over the season, I would say it's been a frustrating year all round. Now, at one stage it looked as if you could be going to Leeds. You've been at Ipswich and at Burnley. It has been an up and down season really for you, hasn't it? Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of talk of championship clubs and you know, going out here, there and everywhere, but you know, I wanted to stay here, but it just gets frustrating when you're not playing, when especially myself, I've been used to playing all my career, and when I found myself on the bench, you know, it's no fault of anybody else. You know, Chris come in, he's done ever so well, and you know, I had no complaints on that. So you know, I just kept working hard and hopefully, you know, waiting for my chance to come. And then obviously this injury came along. It just set me back a little bit.
What was the extent of the injury?
I was playing at Burnley, I played at QPR and was kicking the ball and I just felt a little, you know, something going in the top of my thigh. And I didn't think it was too serious and I just thought it was a bit of stiffness. And I trained for the following week and then I came back to the club here and went for a scan and found out I tore my thigh muscle. So, you know, it was quite surprising really from that respect. But, you know, the physios and the backroom staff have worked well to get me back on the training ground.
Now at weekend, John Filan, terrific performance against Aston Villa. What a show from him.
Yeah, I mean, fantastic. John's done ever so well. I mean, we've been 1-1, you know, with 10 men for playing over now with 10 men. We've done fantastic at the back four, and you know, with Philo made some great saves, and you know, he's come in and done really, really well.
What kind of a role does Gary Walsh play at this club? Because whenever we speak to the keepers, they always seem to sing his praises.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can't sing Gary's praises enough. What he does, you know, on the training ground that people really never see. The goalkeepers really appreciate what he does for us. You know, he's in there every day. Whoever's playing, you know, reserves, first team, you know, he take the youth team lads as well. He can't do enough for the goalkeepers, and I can't praise him highly enough.
Now, I know you've said that you're obviously looking forward to being back at the moment. What are your future plans? Are you looking beyond this season yet, or are you just glad to get on with it?
Well, no, I just want to get back fit. I mean, that's the most important thing for me now. Trying to, you know, get back involved with the squad now to the end of the season. You know, you never know. There's been that many twists and turns this year. You just don't know what's going to happen in the next few weeks. So it'd be nice to play my little part in some kind of way towards between now and the end of the season. Then, you know, come end of the season, you know, we'll see where we all are, and you know, we'll take stock of it then. Mike,
you always seem a very, you know, really happy guy here. You've enjoyed your football here at Wigan. Why is that?
It's been fantastic, you know, for me. Coming here last year, playing in the Premiership, you know, obviously I've never played in the Premiership before, playing in the Championship for the last 4 years, to get an opportunity to come play for Wigan in the Premiership. You know, it was an opportunity I didn't really want to turn down. You know, it's gone a lot better than, you know, I anticipated last year, you know, with playing a lot of games in the Premiership, you know, with the cup runs and everything. And plus, you know, being in the Northwest as well, it's fantastic. I mean, I've been over in Yorkshire, you know, being a Lancaster, and it's nice to be back over on this side of the Pennines. So, yeah, I mean, I've really enjoyed it, and you know, hopefully there's a few more years to come here.
And what do you feel between now and the end of the season? Because obviously there's 5 big games coming up. Is it just a case of getting out there and trying to win all the lot?
Well, we've got some tough games. You know, Tottenham, Liverpool, the next 2 games. You know, if we get something out of those games, you know, we've done okay. It's the last 3 that, you know, we're looking at now. But we want to try and get the points in the bag, really. We don't want to be going to Sheffield United on the last game of the season and, you know, trying to get the 3 points. You know, it's going to be tough, but there's going to be a lot of twists and turns, like I said before. You know, they've got to play a lot of top sides. They've got to play teams around them. So everybody's going to drop points. So hopefully we can get our points in the bag and, you know, it's all in our hands, really.
You are back to full fitness, and should the call come your way, you're ready to take it?
Back now, yeah. You know, hopefully I don't get the call. You know, John does well and stays into the end of the season. But if called upon, you know, I'm always ready and waiting.